All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Samak. Before I do anything, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who's taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is scattered abroad. And with that, I'm going to get into a lesson as far as I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but honestly, it's just as far as being in this world, man, you really have to put your mind, you have to have your mind set on Yahweh Shemi Shai in these scriptures. And I actually had a little glimpse of or the Lord yeah, honestly he did. He gave me a glimpse of that as far as like staying separate from these things, man, as far as you see negative energy. If you see somebody doing negative stuff or wicked stuff or any type of thing that will um mess you up, you stay away from that. And honestly, that's what I did. And again, the water Yahweh Bashmiel shot for that, because it's not easy when it comes to being in this flesh, because again, this flesh, like it's like Paul said, is you're tempted to go off with this flesh. Okay, and that's why you have to be set and you have to be ready, man. And perfect thing that I want to start off with is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11. Oh no, verse 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might." Right. So here it is again. We can, just like Yahweh Shai said, as far as without him, we can do nothing. So through him, we have to have our faith and power in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We have to use him to withstand this. We have to constantly have our minds set on him. Okay. And also too, on another sense, is this is Yahweh Shai is these scriptures, man. Okay. What does it say in the scriptures as far as what? For lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me. So meaning that what? Yahweh Shai is within these scriptures, man. We have to follow after this. This is his ways. This is Yahweh Shai Shai's ways. So we have to uh uh follow after this, study, and hey, again, study to show thyself approved. And again, we constantly have to meditate on these scriptures and on Yahweh Bashem Shai. Because if we don't, then honestly, we're literally going to fall off, man. We're literally going to fall off. And it says what? Verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High. And what is the whole armor? Just what I said, these scriptures. Okay, the whole armor of the Lord is these scriptures. Of the most aslak of the Most High is these scriptures, because again, uh, it says that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right. So again, a perfect example is Psalms 91. But I'm gonna get there. But as first, I'm gonna look up the word wiles. Right. All right.
Strong's G 3180, Methodiah. Methodiah.
Okay, so methodiah, right? It says cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. Okay, here it is, cunning arts. So when I think of this, I think of Esau. Okay, Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man. Okay, according to the scriptures, and um he is the head of this world that we're living in. He is the ruler of this kingdom to um that is here right now. So it's deceit, and it says craft and trickery. Okay, that's a key word, trickery, right? So Esau too. If you think of Esau being what was he described as? He was described as being a cunning hunter. So that's what Esau Edom is now, man. He hunts after Jake and figures out, when you're hunting, you gotta figure out what the person likes, and what, or being a lion. Oh man, yo, that is crazy. And that's what we was talking about at camp. Ah man, I think I did a lesson on that kind of. Yeah, the last video I did, but I'm gonna get into a lot of it, man. But dang man, that's heavy. But yeah, cunning hunter. If you think of a hunter is someone, again, you're gonna find out what the thing or what it likes, and you're going to use that against them, against whatever it is that thing is going for. So that's the same thing Esau is doing, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Before I get in Psalms 91, and I'm gonna keep going with this, um, but before I do, man, uh, I'm gonna go here. Um, Con. Okay, so it says, this is First Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And yo, a brother at my camp, man, he was explaining as far as a lion, man. A lion, what a lion does. Okay, it says as a roaring lion. So a lion, what a lion does is, and in the he goes for a herd, right? He looks in the herd, and he just looks at the ones that are stragglers. He looks at the ones that are like the one with the gimpy leg, and the ones that are like I said, straggling back. But those type of animals that are behind. So if you're not on point with it, if you're not constantly in these scriptures, you're gonna constantly be weak. Them demons and whatever it is that's coming after you, especially Esau, it's gonna come after you, man. So that's how Esau works as well. Again, being a cunning hunter. But that again, thinking about a lion, man, because a lion does that, man. A lion truly does do that, man. That's spiritual, man. It's crazy. But again, yeah, man, you gotta constantly be in this, because here it is, and that's what I was explaining too. As far as well, not here, but before, I was explaining to myself as far as how the Most High works, man. The Most High works is, for those of you that have any father figure or any type of person, that guy that you actually was on you and everything like that. So like my father in particular, he constantly was on me, and saying do this, do that, and it's like, yo, it got so annoying, man. And honestly, the Most High, how he works is same way, in a sense, because here it is. Um, he's the okay. But before I even go any further, he is the um he is the controller of good and evil. So he controls good spirits and the evil spirits. It says in the scriptures that, what, I form the light and create darkness. I, the Lord, do all these things, showing you that he is the most high. He is the one true God of the good and the evil. So he does it all. Again, in the book of Amos, the third chapter, it says, what? Shall there be uh dang, Salak. I don't want to quote it wrong. Amos 3. There it is. 3 and verse 6 is, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? Of course, man. So that's what it is, man. The Lord is the controller and the progenitor of that eat good and evil, man. He's the one that created Esau. Okay? And Esau is our is the sword, man. Okay? So um so yeah, that's how it works as far as the Lord. The Lord sees you, is like, you know what? Hey, I want to see how this but so and so is doing. He sends forth demons and stuff like that to get inside your head, and you just get off me, get off me. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta constantly fight with demons, man, constantly. Um, and if you're not, well, I would say if you're not rooted in this, if you're not constantly praying, constantly fasting, and constantly meditating on the scriptures, then yeah, you're definitely gonna eventually go off, man. So you gotta constantly keep your mind on Yahweh Shem Shine these scriptures, man. Okay. Um, let me go back. Now let me go back because dang, man, it's a lot, man. A lot going through my head, man. It's again spirit, yeah. Spirit quickeneth, man. Slakia. No, I'm going to Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11 again. This is it says, put on the whole armor of the most high, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right, the trickery, man, that goes on, man. That Esau Edom does, man. Again, Psalms 83, and I believe in 3, it says what? That he taking crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thine hidden ones. And again, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel shall be no more in remembrance. And that's really what happened, man. We got cut off as a nation and didn't remember who we were. But here it is, the Lord's calling us back, man. And we were remembering who we are now. So, real quick, again, the trickery. When it comes to trickery, that the elect is the one that's going to be, it's not going to fall for Esau Edom's traps, man. Okay. Oh, nope. Psalms chapter 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. And that you with the secret place is the scriptures, because to go for that is Matthew's the 10th chapter, when it talks about who, well, I mean, I can get it real quick. No. Hold up. Is it Matthew's 10th chapter? No. Matthew's, is it 13? Wait, 13? Matthew's 13. This is Matthew's 13 and 10. See, I got mixed up. It's 13 and 10. So it says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given. Okay, so that's the mysteries. The mysteries are these scriptures, man. The prophets are going to know these mysteries, okay, these secrets. And another one, okay, Amos chapter 3 and verse 7, right? It says, surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. So here it is, you're gonna have to go to the prophets to get this this knowledge and understanding. Okay, here it is. What is it saying? Jeremiah 3 and 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's what it is, man. We gotta go and be taught by by wise counsel, I should say. Okay, go out on the streets. Okay, Proverbs, the first chapter, says what? Wisdom cried without; she uttered her voice in the streets. Okay, and that's where it's gonna be. So, you gotta follow after. You gotta listen to the prophets, man. But yeah, that secret place is definitely within these scriptures. Okay, that secret place. So, so that It's gonna help you in those times, man. Those times to come, within these scriptures. We are the elect is going to be hidden in within these scriptures, man. Okay, that is the secret place. So it says, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my uh my power. In Him will I trust." In that scripture, a scripture that goes with that is the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. Okay, I believe that's Proverbs 16:10. Okay, as yeah, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. It says, this is the point right here, verse 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Now, the snare is a trap, and the fowler is a trapper. So that trapper, in today's time, can be well is oh, in particular Esau Edom and his trickery, okay, because he does a lot of trickery, man, and Jake fall for it all the time, man. You know, but again, the elect isn't gonna fall for it. Okay, so of Romans 11:7, what does it say, man? As far as uh what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So the elect is the only ones that's gonna to withstand the trickery that Esau is gonna be coming with, okay, and it's gonna be withstanding anything that goes on within this society, this world, man. Okay, getting out of the ways of this world. That's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to separate ourselves from this world. Okay, so going back to Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11, again it says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Right, and again, we in the next verse is what I was talking about back a little, as in the kind of beginning of what I was saying, as far as we're not we're constantly having to wrestle against demons and constantly wrestling against well, yeah, ourselves and everything like that. We have to um all these demons that's coming on us, and we have to continue to cast them out and everything like that. So we do have, honestly, we do have a sense of spiritual power, man, to cast out demons. Okay, it says here it is, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers." Okay, powers, right? Against the rulers of the darkness of this world. The rulers, man. Here it is, little us, man, little old us. Okay, is against the higher ups, man, the world rulers, man. Okay, little old us against the world rulers, and then, again, the perfect and that's always happened, man. Even back then, man, when what happened, Daniel, okay, Daniel going against uh what's it talking to Nebuchadnezzar, saying that his kingdom's gonna fall, man. And that's the same thing is gonna happen, with this kingdom. And I guarantee Nebuchadnezzar, he thought that his kingdom would never fall. But here it is, it fell. And again, I believe it's Daniel. I can't remember the chapter, but I think it's the second chapter. As far as let me see, Daniel 2 and no, Daniel 3 and no, where is it? Can't be 7, can it? No. Let me see something. Wait. Slovakia. Let me see. It is. Oh, okay, it is. Okay, this is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 21. No, verse 20. It says, Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever. For wisdom and might are His. He changeth the times and the seasons. For he says, He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, knowledge to them that know them, or that know understanding." So that's what it is, man. Oh, look at that. It says, He revealeth. That's again. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with Him. Okay, and that just goes with the with what I was saying as far as multiple things. Really, again, the secrets of the Most High. Okay, He revealeth unto his service the prophets, and then also what, a controller of darkness and the controller of the light. He is the ruler of the darkness and the light. Okay, the good and evil. That's what He is. But yeah, the point was, removeth kings and setteth up kings, and that's really what it is, man. And again, Esau thinking that he's gonna continue forever, but little does he know, his kingdom's gonna be destroyed too. Okay, and Daniel the seventh chapter in the 18th verse, saying as far as the saints shall take the kingdom. The saints meaning us, man. Okay, according to Psalms 50, Psalms 50, the 50th chapter, talking about the saints of the Most High. The saints gather my saints together unto me, those who have made a covenant of with me by sacrifice. And who made a covenant with the Most High by sacrifice? It was the Israelites. And again, Psalm chapter 147, and I believe the last two verses, it says, as far as well, I can get it real quick. The saints of the Most High, man. Psalms 147. It says, oh no, that's not it. 148 and 9, or is it? No. Here it is. Lucky, the last two verses, yeah. So no, I'm literally the 14. It says, He also exalted the horn of His people, the praise of all His saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto Him. Praise ye the Lord. And that's really what it is, the people of the Lord. The God's people is the Israelites. Okay, according to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Okay, for thou art holy people, the Lord, to the Lord thy God, unto the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people. Okay, but not to get too off topic. Going back, okay, to Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and the rulers of the darkness of this world. Again, showing you that we are going against the rulers of the darkness of this world, man. Okay, little old us, man. And again, going, Daniel, and then also Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Okay, getting thrown into the lion's den, the fiery furnace, and all that. And again, Lord willing, we have those spiritual powers. Those spiritual powers kick in. It says against spiritual wickedness of the high places. Oh no, in high places. So that is what we are wrestling against, man. We're not wrestling against flesh and blood. So we are not going doing the same things that the average Jake is doing in this world, man. They have no, and like like brothers always say at camp, man. As far as they have no clue, man. Meanwhile, we're messing up. It's like it's crazy, man. We're really wrestling against demons, man. Demons and again the rulers of the darkness of this world, man. Here it is. You got these celebrities, afraid of the things that Esau can do and everything like that on the left hand side. But meanwhile, the right hand side is even stronger because again, showing you uh different accounts where the like for instance uh I think it's Elijah, yeah, Elijah and the prophets of Baal, man. Okay, they called upon their God and it didn't work. And what did Elijah do? He called upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and just consumed everything, man. Okay? I believe that was in the book of Kings, man. You know? Can't get around that. So it's like you like what more okay, yeah, the left hand side is doing this, that, and the other, but what more the right hand side? Here it is again. Another example is Pharaoh and his snake, man. Okay. Um, it says, yeah, that's what it was. I believe that was Elijah again, or no, Moses. I think it was Moses. Moses, snake ate Pharaoh snake. You know, it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And that's what that's what the elect is gonna do, man. The elect is gonna stand within that day, and no evil is gonna touch them. Okay. Psalms 91. All that, man, is gonna happen, man. Okay. And let me see. Matter of fact, it keeps going. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having the breastplate of righteousness. Okay. And again too, I don't think this is the one, but yeah, it says in this, it makes me think of gird up thy loins like a man. And that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. You know. And again, going back to what I was saying as far as this, man, like we have to separate ourselves from any type of wickedness that goes on in this earth, as far as, say, a family, friends, and loved ones, any type of thing, man. That because that energy will rub off on you, so you have to rebuke that, and you have to stay holy, stay separate, constantly be within these scriptures. Because if you don't, again, uh, uh, these demons are gonna get onto you to where you're gonna start to go off, man. And we in nah, man, can't afford to go off, man. You can't. It's not good in the eyesight of the Lord. You do not want to be on that side, man. You do not want to be a 2/3. Please, I speak for me first and foremost, okay. And I can say I did the right thing, man, today, because I something happened to where it's like I see something wicked going on, and honestly, I just got out and I separated myself, before things got out of hand, and then demons start taking over me to where I doing something that I know I will regret, you know. So the water Yahweh bashing me outside for that. Let me go back to Psalms chapter 91. Um, it says, "He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. He shall be thy shield and buckler." Right, going more into the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Okay, because He is the shield, man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. We have to do these things, man. We have to trust in the Lord and follow after Him. It says, "Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrows that fleeth by noonday." And these arrows, the arrows of the Lord, the arrows of the Lord is these missiles, man. You know, That's these missiles that's gonna hit America, man. Okay, it's gonna shake. What does it say? Rock to and fro like a drunkard, man. Okay, so these things, man, these things we really have to meditate and do, because if we don't, again, it's not a good sight. Oh wait, let me go back to um dang, nah um nah, but in our reality, again, we have to not. Well, oh yeah. Do not war after the flesh, because that's another one. Okay, come on. I'm gonna read. Yeah, verse 1. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "Now I Paul myself beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Amashiach Yahushai, who in presence am base among you, but being absent am bold toward you. But I beseech you that I am not bold when I'm present I'm present with that confidence, wherewith I think to be bold against some which think of us as if we walk according to the flesh." So in other words, I ain't gonna lie. When I the type of spirit I find in Paul, man, is like, don't let this look fool you, you know, because here it is, um, as far as uh 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 um what was it? Dang, because again, it's not that yeah, at least any man should boast. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, because we're not here on any type of pridefulness, but again, Paul really teaches as far as this, and that to have confidence, man, real confidence, you know, in yourself, man. Be confident in what you know, and is what you believe in, and what you, well, yeah, what you know, yeah, and Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, so that's really that's really Paul, man. Paul is really like, don't let this look fool you, because I'm not running. I'm not. I don't walk after the flesh, man, and neither do we. We're not going to walk after the flesh. We're walking after the spirit. Okay. First Corinth, I believe it's First Corinthians, the second chapter. It talks of, well, yeah, I can get it. I'll come back to that. No, First Corinthians is the second chapter. Okay, it says, yeah. So it says, but then it says, First Corinthians chapter 2 verse 14. I'll start verse 15. Which things also we speak not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. Okay, because we do not think of this world. That's why I also said, as far as this being separate, according, separate from this world, because again, the Lord is against this world. The Most High is against this world. In First John, the second chapter, it says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in it." Okay, and also in Revelations, in the book of Revelations, it also talks about come out of her, my people. Okay, what does that mean? It doesn't mean literally go out, get out of her. No, it's talking about come out of her spiritually. So in order to get out of her, which is Babylon the Great, aka um, America, is to what? To not take part of her wickedness. Okay, the things that go on in this world. Separate yourself, so that way the Lord looks at you and marks you and say, "Hey, mark him with the mark of exemption. Okay, so that's what we want. We want to be blameless when it comes to these things, and we want to have that mind. And that's just in again verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So the natural man, okay, the man of this world, okay, is not receiving this because why? They are foolish. They are foolish. They don't know the mind of Yahweh Shai, but what? We do. It says, and he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judge of no man. For who hath the mind of the Lord? Yeah. For who hath not know the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Yahweh Shai. Why do we have the mind of Yahweh Shai? Because we are following after his footsteps. Because again, in Matthew's 10 and 30, I believe 38 or 39, it says what? Taking up that cross, okay? Taking up that cross, the same like Yahweh Shai did, man. We are doing that same thing, taking up that same cross, okay? That burden. So we have the mind of Yahweh Shai. Going back to 2 Corinthians chapter 10. Chapter 10. Okay, verse 3, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Okay? We walk in the flesh, but we do not war after the flesh. Because why? We are of the spirit. So that's what we want to be, man. Because if you're not walking after the spirit, then what does the scripture say? And what did I just say as far as, these demons are gonna come on you, man? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, the rulers of the darkness of this world, and so forth, man. Roughly paraphrasing, it says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal." Now, again, I remember hearing a guy from a different camp. I'm not gonna say any names, but he's saying that weapons from our warfare are not carnal. He broke it down so wrong because again, this particular camp believes in guns, but what is a carnal weapon? A carnal weapon is what? I kind of want to look up what carnal is. The word carnal. Fleshly. Okay. It says having the nature of flesh under the control of an animal appetite. Right. Governor of mere human nature, not by the spirit. Okay, human nature. What does the natural average person of this world do? They use guns, man. The modern day weapon, the modern day sword is the gun. So why would we pick up a gun? It's no point of picking up a gun, because again, did Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego pick up a gun? Did Elijah, the prophet Elijah, pick up the gun? Pick up, or not, should say not a gun, but yeah, did they pick up any type of sword or anything like that? No, they believed in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. If you pick up a gun, it's like you don't even trust in the Lord, man. You're not walking after the spirit. You're not letting the Lord, you're not putting on that whole armor of the Lord, man. So we have to put on that whole armor of the Lord and constantly go after the spirit, or stay in the spirit, and constantly endure, man. Okay? And again, the perfect thing that I was actually thinking about, or kind of quoted, was what was Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter, first chapter 1 on down. Okay? Prepare thy soul for temptation. It says what? For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High, to the pulling down of strongholds. And that's what it is, man. We're the pulling down of strongholds. And this man, this is big. Because again, we are really at war. First and foremost, yes, we are at war with ourselves, but we are at war with the rulers of the darkness of this world. Okay, and honestly, if we continue to do this, continue to follow after Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, continue to read the scriptures and meditate on Him, praying and constantly, if you're going to, if I don't know if I said this, but if you're going a day or two without even thinking about the Lord or anything like that, or then that's not good, man. You gotta constantly think. You gotta constantly talk to yourself and talk and meditate on the scripture, and meditate on the Lord constantly every single day, praying every single day. You know, but I'm yeah. With that, I pray that you have been edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Racha Gwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who's taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is scattered abroad. And with that, I want to say, Shalom.